Ooh, it is 6 a.m. We're gonna do some streaming because I'm not sleeping. So I am doing a test here. We've had this vehicle in the game for a long time, and the game being the test build, which is not a game, but it is something we've had in there, but it's been like a simplified version of it. I am doing a test here. I'm hearing myself. We've had this vehicle in the game for a long time. That's not good. And stop that. Good. Okay. Very good. And that's music. That's not what we want. Okay, so I wanted to show what we had before. That's not even the right project. Be in here. Launch. Oops, that was not the right thing I wanted to press. Crap. Well, that's the tank anyway. And it's much simplified. It looks the same from here, but it doesn't have all the different little pieces inside of it that the source file originally had. I'm trying to show by eating it up, but yeah, it's a getified version. Actually, I can show. Of course, I can show in the editor how it actually looks. Here. So the different pieces are, we only have the gun, leg, wheel, and the head, or the center thing. But in the actual, here we have a heck of a lot more pieces which would layer on top of each other, so I wanted to see if we could actually get them in there and try it out. I'm gonna copy the stream link into a little team chat. Anyway, so all I've done here is I had all these were gone originally, so we had this assembled tank with all these different pieces. And they were just like this, where we had base core, we had legs, we had wheels, a cannon, and then when there was like a turret core, there's a holder thing, there's a base plate, and then there's a the bottom plate, I guess. There's that, and then there's like this side plate thing that holds it all together. So I wanted to see if we could get all these things into all that detail in there. So I kind of exploded them out separate pieces because they're going to be a little sprite sheet. So I'm trying to figure out a good way to just lay these out. It doesn't really matter, but it's nice to have things organized somewhat, at least. You like this? Oops. Like so, like so. Okay. All the different pieces. We just need more room, I think, in this. Oops. For me to be happy with the layout here. Unconstrained. Boom. It's kind of the first time I'm doing this rebuilding of a tank, but we're gonna, and I'm mumbly You'll have to apologize, or I apologize. I beg your pardon for being so mumbly and tired in the morning here after a long night. But I figured since I'm going to be doing this, I might as well stream it and mumble away. But yeah, we can do these little red eagle. Cool. Okay, so I just need to have them separated enough so we can do the little... Okay, so what I've made also is, you can't see in the frame, but so with this crazy action panel, I'm going to have to make it smaller. Alright. And at the bottom here, we have save Crush 2D PNG texture. And all it does is that it hides the background, which is this, hides it, exports it, which is this export for web dialog that Photoshop has, and it will then, you know, I specify the PNG and all this stuff, and it goes save, and then you say which file, and it's this green tank.png, and I have this two different presets kind of that set up the naming convention of the file and whatnot when you, if you wanted slices and stuff, but I'm not going to use slices here. We're going to use the little squares in the game engine to specify which pieces are which. So so it does the export to that specific file, and then it shows the background again, so I can keep working if I want to iterate. So if I do that now, I hit boom. Well, that's unfortunate. Why is... I'm pretty sure I did this... Huh. It must have... That's what you need. So it needs this background because it's actually looking for that to hide. So it seems like it worked now. And robots. So it's in here that we can delete these HTML files. Yep, it looks like it did it. So this is the result of that. It exported out without the background, which is what we wanted. We just want the alpha, or basically the transparency here. So the game knows what to cut out. And now we're going to run it. Actually, we are running it, aren't we? So the game was running. This is the beautiful part, is that in here it should show up now. Robots. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to make a new robot. So the library here, we're going to have collision tank, that's what we loaded, and then we're going to save it as something else. Green tank. Cool. Save. It's green tank. And we have some more pieces now. So all these things, the textures, I'd like to assign them from a different place, right? So we're going to have assign texture. Maybe I should just rebuild it from the ground. No, let's just keep it. We're adding a couple of things. So assign texture to that. And it would be this part. Boom. Well, that's a little bigger than we want it to be. Do it like this, maybe. So I'll have to reference the actual assembled guy. It's supposed to stick out a little bit. Like that, I guess. Nice. Cool. So that's the gun. The leg. We're assigning the texture again. And picking out. I guess we can look at it. Holy shit. Holy shnikes. There we go. Oops. With is this guy, so we can increase that a little bit. So you just have to roughly hit that outline, and big scale it down to what? Okay, so why 38%? How about we make it 40%? Keep it there. What are these not scaled down? I'm not sure why I'm needing to scale this since both textures are similar, no? Oh, this was scaled down, I see. What the heck? That's 100%. Ah, this is bigger. Okay. That's cool. We can use scale, that's fine. 40. Seems to be about right. This guy. Assign texture. Oops. Yeah, same deal. This big view is a little annoying. We can just do it like this. Nail it. Oh, it's a little small, but 40. I mean, really, Miro was right. Maybe we should just scale it in Photoshop after all. Let's see here, because it's kind of pointless to have it this big. If we scale it to 40%, we'd lose some of the detail, but we don't necessarily need the detail. It's 100% now. I mean, it'd be cool if we made the things more detailed, I guess. We have to decide on like what a good standard resolution is going to be. Well, what I can do for now is just add a scale to here, meaning I do image size. No, I don't want to do that. When we export, maybe I can set it here. Yeah, leave this 40% instead. You're gonna have to remember to undo this later. Green tank. Replace. Whoa. Oh, yeah, the engine didn't like that. I was in the middle of doing something with that texture, and when I say, oh, and also it was it's a different size. Okay, so Miro is live right now. He's chatting with me and says that, yeah, we could be able to downsize texture scale later, while in prototype we can have large textures. So, yeah, the question, I don't know what a good resolution is. If we should kind of think of some kind of standard resolution, or not even resolution of the image, but also just the texture detail. How detailed do we want things to be? I mean, this is a little jaggy, honestly. I don't think you can start seeing pixels really quick, and it'd be nice to be able to zoom in and see more detail. If we can get the art guys to actually add that amount of detail. But yeah, for now I'm gonna go back to not having it at 40% because that was not so nice. What this images only, save, replace, yes, good. Okay. So there we go. And now it is back to its large glory. Okay, so here we run this again. Goody goody. I don't know if it saved that green tank. Good, cool, look at that. So objects, we have, let's see the texture library again. Robots. Gun. Toys tank1.png. So I guess it didn't save. I forgot to save, or I didn't save before it crashed, so I'm just gonna have to redo this. It's not a big deal. Boom. %. Cool. Leg 1. Send that texture. Very nice. 40%. Leg 2. Whoa. Cool. Wheel 1. Wheel 2. So we're using slightly harder, higher resolution textures here than the head, so to speak. This is going to be different. This is going to be I think this would be a good candidate for that. Oops. And it's so cool that you can do this and just adjust it. Perfect. Wasn't that beautiful? Okay. So what was this called in Photoshop? It was called, let's save this, legs copy, wheel copy, base core. We call it base core. Save the robot. So I'm gonna have to do that work again. I'm thinking base core. It's good. And now we just need to add the other stuff. So we're adding more objects. Add new object to robot. Copy. Oh. Let's see if we can do this. Do this, copy that, and then make a new one. What is this going to be called? This is going to be legs, wheels. We have those. We have the cannon. We need the turret core. Okay, can I paste into it? Yeah, that's awesome. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Delete that then. I'll delete that too, and then use base core, copy, and then paste into here. Nice. Turret core. That was the name of it. Oh, I love how it's moved to the side too, so I can see turret core. That's it. Super nice. And that should probably be, okay, that's the master object. This, I don't think we can have two master objects, so I'm gonna, right, Mira? It seems like it was okay, but not really. It shows the little marker here, but it's kind of funky. You can have two master. I don't know how that's gonna work, but okay. So where is this? First of all, this needs to go somewhere else too. I think that goes right here. And it goes, base core goes above the legs. Yes. Probably behind everything. Turret core goes in front of the gun at least. Nice, like so. Save that robot. And then we're adding this guy.